Hey guys, what's going on? It's Broken Nose Gaming here. It is not very common for me to do two videos in a row, but this is an exception. So when I woke up this morning and I loaded up the game, I found some very interesting news. We are at that time of year when we will see the December Blitz Fest holiday collaboration. Some of you may remember we had like Arnold Schwarzenegger during one holiday event. I think the last holiday event was Vinnie Jones. So this year I am especially hyped for our collaboration. And why is that? Well, I can show you. So if we jump in here, you will see two articles here. And let's take a look at them. We have this Christmas, Blitz hits different with deadmau5. Yeah, okay, so deadmau5 is big in the EDM scene. Pretty established guy, has been making music for a while. I've personally been listening to deadmau5 since like 2010. The last game that I saw deadmau5 in that I personally played was DJ Hero 2, where deadmau5 was an unlockable playable character and he had some custom music sets that you could do. And that was really cool. The only other video game I can think of was there was a Star Wars game for like the Xbox, and Ghosts and stuff was in the playlist, and you could do it was like a Just Dance kind of thing. Outside of that, Ghosts and stuff also is in Beat Saber in an official song pack if you have one of the Oculus or Meta Quests or what VR headsets. That's really all I can think of off the top of my head. So like we have deadmau5 in World of Tanks Blitz, and it looks like he's also going to have his own special tank. Now, if we click on the article here, there's not a whole lot of information. It's literally just a small description that says, ever thought about adding massive bass drops to familiar Christmas tunes? We have. Grab your friends and follow the throbbing pulse of subwoofers. We invite you to a massive party this December with celebrated DJ deadmau5 headlining the action. This epic party is set to rage all month long, so mask up and join us on the dance floor. Christmas is getting an ultra hype remix. We can also watch a video, which we will do in just a second. So that is the first article here. If we pop over to the second article, which also came out the same day on the 26th, we can click this and you can see this is actually a link for a live stream. This live stream is going to be starting on November 27th, and it's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is going to be 1 hour after I drop this video. I will be dropping it at 9 a.m. Pacific time. But if we read through the description here, basically it says, Santa Mouse is coming to town. Well, to Blitz, actually. So it's time to get ready for all the treats he's bringing us. We've already made all the preparations, decorated the place, created a special playlist. We think you can guess who that is, wink wink, and packed gifts. Join us on November 27th to enjoy it all and hear about everything waiting for us this December. Events, quests, and other in-game activities, we'll cover it all. And as for those gifts, you didn't think we would keep them for ourselves, did you? Wink, wink. So, like I said, this live stream, you can click on it right here in the actual article. That will be starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is the time that I am used to. But basically, if you catch this video right when it drops, it will be an hour after I drop this video. Also, some other notes on the bottom. It's going to be Alexandra and Tony on the hosts, and the stream will be in English. That's pretty normal. So, that's our collab for this year for World of Tanks Blitz. Honestly, like I said, I'm really hyped. deadmau5, I've listened to deadmau5 for a long time. This is cool. When it comes to like musicians that have collabed with World of Tanks or Blitz, I know there was another, I think his name was Scooter. He collabed with Blitz. I don't know him personally, like music wise. I've never heard of him. And then the only other musicians that I ever saw collab with World of Tanks Blitz, or no, I'm sorry, not even World of Tanks Blitz. They collabed with World of Tanks PC, was The Offspring, which is a punk band from Orange County. They actually are from my hometown, which is pretty cool. I actually have some stories about The Offspring, just seeing them in person and stuff like that, and not in a concert, but like one of the guys eats at the local McDonald's that I live like down the street from. My sister also played soccer with his daughter a while ago. So it's pretty wild. They are local, but anyways, I'm getting off track. But those are the only ones that I can think of that collabed for like an event where they had like special events, special music. I will mention Sabaton. Sabaton did have their own tank created, but I don't think I remember them having like musical event like the Offspring did, but that was also in PC. So for me to have somebody that I am knowledgeable of to be in our video game, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling about that. Like I said, there is a video, and we are going to take a look at the video. I'm probably going to pause it here and there just to kind of show y'all what's going on. Anyways, let's go watch the video. Okay, so this is going to be a little different. I have to capture it a little differently. I'm also going to keep the audio down just because, like I said, I don't know who owns the song. If you want to hear the song, just click the YouTube link inside the game or go to World of Tanks Blitz's channel, and it'll be on there. It is a pretty good soundtrack. I just don't want to get copyright hit by someone, so we're not going to have the audio up too loud. Anyways, let's get to the video. So this is our teaser for the event. It's deadmau5 and World of Tanks Blitz. The event's called Hits Different. There's Joel himself, deadmau5. And we actually see a little preview of the tank, and we'll get to see that more in just a moment. This is kind of out there stuff, but at the same time, not too out there for deadmau5. One of the coolest things about deadmau5 is mouse heads. It's pretty wild. They're like LED now. They're really cool. They've come a long way compared to when I first saw some of his mouse heads. So there is our tank, and we will get a much better view of it just right here. So it's spinning around. So it's got a mouse head logo on one side, deadmau5 on the other side, and as you can see, there's mouse ears up on the top of the turret. It's very music themed. We got speakers on the turret, speakers on the side of the hull. Pretty cool. And we also see some deadmau5 like logos spray painted up on the containers up there as well. Anyways, back to the video. This is pretty cool. I really wish we could actually have something like this happen in the game. This is really cool. Now I'm going to pause it again really quick. So here is another deadmau5 tank, or at least I would assume so, because you see the mouse head on the side of the turret. I don't know if this is a camo that's just going to be applied to a tank, or if this is a new tank altogether. We will see a better shot of this later on in the video, but I just wanted to point this out really quick, that there is another deadmau5 tank other than the one that we see Joel riding right now. So it's kind of just, we're crispifying everything. I do like the deadmau5 snowhead, and we got the duck, which is always a meme for Blitz. So again, dude, those mouse heads are really cool. I think he raffled one off one time. They're really sick. The mouse heads are really cool. I know people build their own too, which is really cool. So it's gonna get a little wild here in a second. The tank now turns into kind of like this big mecha robot, just with a bunch of like amalgamation of parts. And off we go. And as you can see, the big mech is Christmasifying everything. There's deadmau5 on his decks. These guys kind of remind me of, this is going to show my age, but Intel, the processors, used to have guys that would dress up like this and dance in their commercials. But that totally reminds me of that. Now we're kind of doing a King Kong thing where the mouse mech is climbing this building, and we got a party going down below, and then it looks like we got cool Santa dropping some gifts. And then once again, so here's that tank again. It's got deadmau5 on the lower, on the hull, on the upper front plate, different on the side. There are some mouse heads on the turret. I don't know. I don't think this tank is in the game yet, so I think this might be another tank that they're going to be giving out for this event. And the color scheme's pretty cool. It's definitely very deadmau5. It's very bright, very loud, very cool. So we'll keep going here. And we're putting a big tree on the top of the building. And off jumps deadmau5. And we got a big old party going on with the Intel guys down here. And there is deadmau5 on his tank. So one thing to look at is the side of the gun here. It looks like there's a little slot machine kind of animation that's going to drop like mouse heads. I don't know if it's going to like do that animation or if this is going to be static, but that's pretty cool. The mouse tank, as I guess I'll call it, the actual mouse tank with the ears and everything, is pretty unique. I don't think it's based on any of the tanks that we have in the game. It's very fictional, which is probably going to be a divisive thing. Same thing with the color scheme. That's also going to be pretty divisive, probably. Only because, you know, it's a fictional tank. I know there are some people who aren't big fans of the fictional tanks that we have in the game. Personally, I was one of them because I remember I made a video about update 9.7 when they were dropping dinosaur camos. But you know what? If you're looking for like realism, I don't think Blitz is really the game to be looking for realism. Blitz is a much more arcade style game when it comes to its mechanics. It's more relaxed, it's more fast paced, and it's also more forgiving. If you wanted more of a realistic simulator experience, I'd probably recommend War Thunder. It's a fun game. I play War Thunder. I haven't posted any videos on it on my channel because I'm not sure if anyone's even interested in War Thunder. You know, it's a game where you kind of have to memorize, like, oh, the ammo rack is on this side of the tank. Oh, I should shoot the tank there because it'll blow the fuel tanks. War Thunder also is much more like a one-shot experience. So, like, if you get caught out or, you know, you make a mistake, yeah, that's pretty much it. You're done, and you're either respawning or you're going to another match. With Blitz, it's not quite the same. Blitz is a little bit more forgiving, in my opinion. If you do make a mistake like that, you're not just out of the game immediately unless you get focused or ammo racked. You know, like I said, like I wasn't super into the fictional tanks originally, but I gotta admit, you know, honestly, it doesn't bother me that much anymore. I mean, we have a lot of collabs and fictional tanks nowadays. You know, like we have a whole collab from Girls with Panzer. We have the Valkyria Chronicles. We have the dinosaur camos. We have a Star Trek tank. We have Warhammer tanks. You know, there's a handful of tanks that I probably am not even remembering. Like we have tanks that are based on Halloween characters like Dracula. Like we have a Dune tank. There's another collab. It's the cat's out of the bag. I don't think this is going to ruin Blitz. I know some people are probably going to be really upset that there's another bright, loud tank. But you know what? You know, when it comes to realistic mode, you're probably not going to be able to play it. But we also have fun modes that are also not realistic, like gravity mode, uprising, mad games, big boss. So, you know, overall, like I said, I feel like Blitz is definitely more arcadey. So in all reality, I really don't think these deadmau5 tanks are going to be a huge problem. I think they'll fit in just fine. And like I said, since I'm a fan of deadmau5, I'm excited for them. If you're not into deadmau5, then this might be a pass for you, and that's totally fine too. But I am getting way off track. I did not mean to derail that hard. Let's finish the video, even though there's probably not much left. And there's not. This is the end of the video. So we have the title, deadmau5 World of Tanks Blitz. Hits different. So that's going to be our collab for this year. Anyways, that is the video. So that's all I've got for this one. This is probably not a super long video. This was definitely more of a spur of the moment video because I didn't even know this was dropping. So I am excited by it. And I hope you guys have learned some stuff from this, especially since this is only like a day old. If you're watching this before the stream, don't forget it's going to start at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which basically means if you catch this video when it drops, the stream will be starting an hour after I drop this video. I'm not going to be able to watch a video. I'm going to be at work, so I'll probably either watch a recap or I'll ask some of my friends on Discord and see what went down. Anyways, I hope this video was informative and kind of got you up to speed for our holiday event this year. I will see you guys in another video, and until then, take it easy. Bye-bye.